I'm Betsy Holt. I am Olympia's blues woman. And I moved to Olympia 21 years ago from Los Angeles area. And I have, since I moved here, I began teaching a lot of musical instruments, guitar, mandolin, harmonica, a lot of other instruments. I'm primarily a singer-songwriter and guitar player. And I produced a CD recently. Decided that I'm going to move back to Los Angeles pretty soon, and I'm on my way down there in a week or so in order to promote my CD and get connected with some other musician friends of mine down there and some people I know who have some studios.
Well, Betsy, I noticed the name of your CD is Something I Can't Finish, and you
That's
have...
correct. I did finish it.
But you did finish. Excellent.
Yes.
And you have 9 cuts on it. 11 cuts.
11.
Are they all original?
2 of the cuts are not original. There's a song by Dan Hicks on there. And there's also a song from the late 20s, I believe, written by Joe McCoy, who was married to Memphis Minnie, who was married to Minnie McCoy. And so those 2 I didn't write, but the rest of them I did. And I produced the album pretty much completely on my own, except for a couple of assistance from a couple friends.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm a big fan of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah, me too.
There are 2 cuts on here that I think that would really be good in a movie.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah, and one's A Man Like You, and the other is No Fish to Feed.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about those 2 songs a little bit?
Okay. Well, A Man Like You, and pretty much all of the songs except a couple of instrumentals were written before I started record the album. So A Man Like You was based on a true story, more or less. It was just, I think there was a line in there that I sort of stole from Hank Williams. There's a line that, something like, you just use my lovin' and throw it away like a worn out shoe. So I would say that was kind of one of the things that in a way inspired that song. I guess it was, I'd probably paraphrase Hank Williams, Senior. And it was just, it was kind of more of an instrumental thing in a way. It started out as an instrumental, and then I just wrote it. I think there's only a couple verses in there. It's very simple. It's just a kind of a typical lament, Hey, I kind of made a mistake here. I should have never been really involved with you.
So kind of a cousin of Adele and Taylor Swift in a way. They always use their relationships.
Who's that? Who's the first one?
Adele.
Oh, Adele. Yeah, I guess so. Well, yeah, everybody uses their relationships, and in fact, Sean Colvin one time said that when she was in the middle of whatever kind of a tense relationship where she wasn't, didn't know one way or the other whether it was going to work out or whether the person really felt the way she felt or she didn't know how she felt exactly, that she could always write songs. But if everything was going smoothly, you have a really nice relationship, everything's going well, there's no reason to write a song because everything's fun. So you write fun songs and they're not interesting to a lot of people necessarily. Not as interesting as if there's obviously this conflict. Mm-hmm. So, there you go. And I guess I always pretty much base things on my own experience.
Okay.
Well, I should have known better than mess with a man like you. Yeah, I should have known better than to mess with a man like you. You just use my lovin', throw it away like a worn out shoe. Yeah, a man like you, baby, always has something to hide. Said a man like you, baby, always has something to hide. You know I never should have let you take me for that ride.